5-7 win over the Vikings. The ball is up, the ball is off, and it's time for the Final Four for the A7FL. Cutting to the left side, breaking through, and then gets dropped down for a moderate gain.
Looks to maintain that as more of a captain's role.
McKnight, an eligible receiver. Huff will throw. Caught. Picked up by number 2.
Adrian Rodriguez is one of the go-to guys for Huff. He's not the fastest guy on this team, not to say he's not fast, but as you can see, this U offense is already running the hurry up. They're just as fast.
It'll be 3rd down. The screen. Moving uphill, trying to get to the 50-yard line. Ball comes loose, but it stays with the U. The whistle was blown.
He's one of the elder statesmen of this U team back when they made a championship run earlier on in their existence, but looks to maintain that as more of a captain's role.
McKnight, an eligible receiver. Huff will throw. Caught. Picked up by number 2.
Adrian Rodriguez is one of the go-to guys for Huff.
It'll be 3rd down. The screen. Moving uphill, trying to get to the 50-yard line. Ball comes loose, but it stays with the U. The whistle was blown.
This game today, number 6 for the Cobras. You can see him standing up on the defensive line versus number 32, D-Train, with the ball right there.
D-Train moving uphill, trying to get some traction like we saw last week. That won't run the express line. It'll be a gain of about 2, and it'll be 2nd down.
And that's Bone in the middle. And we've seen D-Train run all over defenses throughout this season, and especially last week.
Empty backfield, 3 wide receivers, big smoke at the top of your screen. Fakes it, wings this one, up over to number 2, Rodriguez, and he'll get out of play.
That's a great play by Huff. One of the hardest things to do as a quarterback is to reset your feet and throw the ball on time. That was a hook pattern, which is a timing pattern. And even though the quick rush, the pump fake gets a free throwing lane if they go with the exact same play call here.
Hard body in motion, to hand off to Luck. Play action, lobs this one up. Caught, no! Brought and not able to bring it down. That was Rogers. J-Rock unable to make the play, and it will be 2nd down.
J-Rock's known more as a middle linebacker / safety in this league. When they got the false start, it almost looked like it was planned because then they went straight to the play action.
In the shotgun set, in trouble again. Rolls out. May just take it, and he does. Running down the sideline, drags him out of bounds. And the ball will be marked near the 32-yard line. Moon with 2 running backs on either side of him, Hard Luck and Hard Body El Sicario. And there's the handoff to Darryl Luck, and Luck, breakaway speed, will get the 1st down, but brought down for a huge gain for the U.
Well, the key is actually the block by Hard Body on the edge. It's almost like that. Oh.
And this one will be called back, a holding call on the U, so they'll go back a big chunk, and it'll be 4th down. Empty backfield. Smoke takes off. In trouble, and he gets crushed.
Not one man blocked for the offensive line of the U, and we talked about it in the keys of the game. If the Cobras can get quick pressure, there's nothing you can do in any form of football if you get quick pressure. So with 3 down linemen to block, the Cobras send 4 knowing it's a pass play, and Huff has nowhere to go. Like we talked about in the open, there's no free points here. There's no gimmies. There's no soccer players. So let's see what Buck can do with the Cobras.
1 running back set up to his left, and he hands it off. Running upfield, gets the sideline, but decides to run out of play. A huge 1st down.
That's Trey Reed. Buck told us before the game that was one of the guys that's going to try to step up in the place of Joystick being out. Hear him out.
Reed. And there's the play, another handoff to Reed, and not a lot doing. A moderate gain. I'm sorry, Buck seems to have taken that one. Them some real big confidence here. Interesting
strategy. They only have 2 offensive linemen, and the U is going to send 3. So Buck's going to be in the same position that Moon was just in.
And here's the pressure, but a quick screen, and immediately breaking off 1 tackler, getting the 1st down and more, trying to stay upright, and then will go out of bounds inside the 10. Another huge 1st down for the Cobras. Also cheering for Baltimore. And there's a toss to Speedy. Ball comes loose. Loose ball kept by Baltimore. Picked up by number 8. And that could have been Otis Pullen or Kenny Mick picking that ball up. Both of them rocking the number 8 today.
The U has a chance to stop him here.
Running back set up to the left. The handoff tries to get inside, but will collapse on the line of scrimmage.
This drive, because Cobras have been moving the ball.
And And there's the play action. Picked up and intercepted by the U. That's number 3. That's Toon.
That's DeBray
Hard to hold
Tavares.
that.
Yeah, DeBray Tavares is one of the best corners in this game, and Buck really thought he had a touchdown there. You saw it earlier when they spread the ball out. He has that quick delivery. He doesn't even really throw it. He more flicks it out there.
2nd and 10. The handoff again. No, the play action. In trouble. Brought down. 3rd sack of the game. A lot of pressure. Big Rob Fabian, number 51, to your left, is an eligible receiver. He declared himself eligible.
He's definitely more of a blocker, though.
In trouble, but the ball goes to Big Rob, and Big Rob staying upright. Won't get the first down. It'll be 4th down and about 4 to go. But a huge play there for the U to try to keep things rolling, and it looks like they'll go for it on 4th down.
Scoring position.
And there's the handoff to Darryl Luck. Luck trying to push the pile, but will not get there. And once again, on 4th down, the Cobras serving up a hard stop on Darryl Hard Luck. So if you're watching us on 11 Sports, we'll take a brief timeout, nothing to nothing, with 2:01 left to play. This is the A7FL playoffs on 11 Sports. And now for those watching on the Twitch chat, Smurf 20 ounce saying that it's going to be 7-0 right here. He's saying that there's going to be a touchdown.
Well, the Baltimore fans are always loud on the Twitch chat, and they always feel like everything's going to go for their team's way. I don't have any kind of doubts that the Baltimore Cobras will do great, but let's see what they do here, guys.
1st and 10 on the 20. Set out wide is number 6. The snap throws it right to him. Almost picked off, swatted down by Dion Davis. Playing some heads-up football there. It's hard to beat Dion Davis in a one-on-one.
Well, Neon Dion is -1 out there because he's even given up less points than 0. That's what he told me one time. But great coverage. You see, Buck is really good at designing plays, getting the ball out quick.
And let's take a look at that again on the replay. We'll take a look at this play here. Watch the setup there. It's a simple one-on-one.
Well, it's a fake quick screen, which they've been using a lot early on in this game, and then a fade down the field. Now, the placement of the ball isn't perfect, but even if he did put it perfect, Dion Davis has great coverage.
And it will be 2nd down. Ball placed at the 20-yard line. 2 wide receivers, 1 running back set up to the far right of Buck. To get going, you got to wonder what the play will be. They'll run the same play. Opposite side, Buck running in, and he'll get the 1st down and more. The ball will be placed out of bounds at the in and around the 15-yard line. But watch out for Buck's speed. And here comes the pressure. Picked up and caught. Moderate reception. Gain of about 4 on that play, maybe 5. It'll be 2nd down.
That looks like Aubrey Minor, beefy out there, tight end with the quick tight end dump.
2nd and 7. Play action. And here comes the pressure thrown away. And the offensive lineman, that will be a penalty. Ineligible receiver. Well, he wasn't necessarily thinking I should run with the ball. It was him in the middle. What do you want from me? And then decided to run, and then Mo Ramadan made him play.
Well, maybe the best name on this field, and we wouldn't have been able to get a chance if that kind of wonky play didn't happen. That's Burger G, everybody. So Burger G with a potential carry there, even though it was a penalty, and I think it was just worth it to give an opportunity to get the folks out there to know that Burger G is number 74 for the Cobras.
And a Buck here today in the A7FL playoffs on Twitch and 11. And he's had an impressive first quarter outside of that interception. But we'll get started here in our 2nd quarter. Waiting for an option, nearly brought down, in trouble, tosses this one, and that one will be incomplete. And on 4th down, number 3 again. A
defensive
huge
holding.
Play and a defensive holding call.
Wow, I didn't really see it there. When the quarterback's running around for that amount of time, it's really hard to cover downfield without any kind of holding. Again, with this 2-man offensive line, both Knight and J-Rock coming in screaming.
And here's automatic pressure. And a crossing route or a variation of a pick and roll. Facing down a sea of green. Rolls out to his right. Ball almost intercepted again. That one will be nearly picked off by Craig Pitts.
When you try to throw the ball, I want to see you guys try to do it. It's not that easy.
Almost intercepted.
That's DeBray again.
Again, Tavares.
Well, What happens, what's a symptom of quick pressure on a quarterback is that you force quick throws. You can do with the quick pressure.
4 wide receiver, 1 in the slot. Buck with not a lot of time, lobs this one up, and it's caught! Touchdown, Baltimore!
Wow. That was a wonky throw from the beginning, and because he had to get rid of the ball before the route was even finished, Buck kind of just put the ball out there. But one of the symptoms of breaking on quick routes is that you leave deep open, and on 4th down, the Cobras strike first.
In motion, play action, in trouble, lobs this one, and they'll get inside. And this is a 7-0 game. The Cobras striking first, as you said, Corey, with a 1-touchdown lead. And with 9:41 left to play, your score, the Baltimore Cobras 7, the Paterson U 0. This is the A7FL on 11 Sports. Right now, Baltimore doing everything they can to prevent an all-New Jersey final game, the A7FL Championship, which will be next week at 2 p.m. July 14th, live on Twitch. And here's the 3-on-1. Prepare for the most dynamic play in football with one of the most dynamic players. Ball comes loose, picked up by Moon, almost taken away, but the ball was not inside the 25, so it wouldn't be considered a live ball. Yeah, but it was really close, and if Moon doesn't make that play by diving on it, could be Cobra's ball again on U territory. And watch the A7FL. You can watch prior games. Here comes the D-Train. Play action. Get to that in a second. Drops this one deep and out of range for easy number 0 on a beautiful, not so windy day here. As we see D-Train set up to the left. There's the handoff, and the D-Train pushing the pile himself, but will only get a gain of around 2, and it will be 3rd down.
Those are 2 enormous men going head-to-head, and that was one of the biggest matchups that I saw in the beginning of this game, and it still looms here with Bone definitely winning against D-Train. Great throw to Smoke from Huff, and that's an easy 1st down on the comeback. Smoke, one of the best wide receivers in this game at running timing routes. You give Huff some time, and he's going to find an open to Smoke.
And the semifinals with the New Jersey Savage, with the PA Immortals, looking to join the winner of this game, and there's the screen to Moon. Moon, and we'll get the 1st down, trying to eat up yards, eat up scoring. Baltimore will get the ball at the start of our 2nd half.
And easy.
And there's the snap. Little bit of time. Launches this one deep, wide open, and again, Ernest Wingate cannot keep in stride with the ball. Another huge scoring opportunity coming up short for the U, and it will be 2nd down.
Now, the first one he missed on the play action. That's a lot tougher of a play. On that play, it was designed to double move and get on the post.
And that's number 89, Big Smoke. With time, rolling out to his right. He's just going to go on his bicycle and ride. He'll get the 1st down and more, and brought down hard out of play. We see number 11, Quattrell Huffin, a.k.a. Sounds, looking to make some sounds here as Marcus McKinney and Darrell Luck set up on either side.
And they go with the full backfield, but number 2, Adrian Rodriguez, who's lining up as a double tight.
For those orange cleats. The play action, play collapses around him, but able to push forward and get brought down at the 5. That R3 to make sure he gets there. There's the play action pass to McKnight. Touchdown, Paterson.
We're not going to go full fat guy touchdown with McKnight, but he's more in there for his blocking, and great play call as the Cobras defense bites on the play action. They find the man open in the end zone. 6 points for the U.
The triple option, the hard body, McKnight in there, and we'll get the point. And let's take a look at how they got the first 6 of that 7. Let's go back to the replay here. Beautiful
great play action to Luck, yep. And McKnight just slips out as a tight end, blocks for that delay second. His man leaves him trying to make a play. Not thinking that That guy, hey, that guy's not going to catch a touchdown on me.
Time for the 3-on-1, but also Facebook.com/A7FL. This one launched deep, a little bit of a wobbly ball, but will be bouncing inside the end zone. That is a live ball, and he will have to run it out of the end zone. He is in trouble. Will get to the sideline and be brought down inside the 1-yard line. They could probably judge that at the 2, but not a heads-up play there from Baltimore's number 21. A lot of pressure built on that line, and here comes Paterson with the stop, stopping him at the goal line.
I think they're going to give them a safety on that one. Now, throw-off is a little bit further back like a safety is in football. So whatever the situation, Kareem Moon should be able to.
That one will go broadcast on 11 Sports. There's the toss to the D-Train. The D-Train trying to get out of the station, but will be delayed. Passengers will not be happy because someone got sick on the train for a loss of 2.
Pretty much at this point able to stop every run play for the U.
And it'll be 2nd and 12. 4:49 to play. Hard body, Marcus McKinney. Play action. Huge block by McKinney. Ball launched deep. Big Smoke with the catch. Nothing but smoke behind him. Touchdown Paterson. And another huge play as the U take this game back and put them up by 15-7. An 8-point lead for Paterson. I'm working with what I got here, folks. Trying my best.
And the biggest play so far in this game was that first throw-off that was inside the 4.
And this one bounces, and that play will be blown dead. Give it a little bit of an even keel here for the defense's folly.
Well, Jovan Gladden is much happier to take the ball starting at the 25 than starting the ball in the end zone with the U already bearing down on him.
Clenzel 24 saying it's over already. There is way too much time left in this game, Corey, to say this one's over.
Was he the same guy that said it was over when the Cobras scored only 1 touchdown?
Might have been. Gets the ball to the 50-yard line, pushes him off, but Big Smoke doing just enough, even though he missed the tackle, to force the runner out of play. It'll be 1st and 10. The Cobras down 9, 7-16. Empty backfield, the snap. Fakes the screen, whips this one downfield, caught. Possession, trying to keep it going, but unable to stay in bounds. That is Anthony Diaz shouting us out, loving that he's able to listen to our voices as we call the game in his car. But trying to get in his car now is Buck, throwing this one deep, and he's out of play. Touchdown! They'll give him the touchdown. Touchdown Baltimore, and that'll put him back in striking distance. A huge throw by Buck, charging that one down the field and setting this one off.
Just as tough to get 2 from here.
In motion. Whips it out of his reach, and with the 2nd attempt, unable to get through the door.
Sleek.
You're going to have to throw it as deep as humanly possible, and they do. They get it thrown to the 15, and here comes Kareem Moon. Moon blowing past the defenders, running up the sideline with the blip-blap, but is called out of bounds at the 45. Had barely enough room to move, but a huge, huge start.
For the run, which has worked, but bit him on that play action.
McKnight, an eligible receiver. A big pressure play, gets it to McKinney. McKinney trying to stay, and that one will go at best back to the line of scrimmage, and it will be 2nd and 10.
What we got from the U.
Big Smoke set up, trying to establish the block. Moon throws this one across, Huff across field. Picked up by number 4, gets the 1st down and more, and gets brought down inside the 12-yard line. Behind Moon. Moon under center. There's the toss back to hard body. They had trips back there. And a moderate gain, if any, as time will tick down. And this is a smart play here for Paterson. Get within that 2-minute warning. Timeouts are all gone. You're trying to do the best you can. Demetrius saying that he's stress cooking right now, and cooking with gas is the Paterson U as Adrian Rodriguez catches that little lob right into his hip pocket. Touchdown Paterson. And they'll go for the 1, and we've got once again McKnight considering himself an eligible receiver. D-Train in motion. The play action, a toss back from Moon over to Darrell Luck, and they'll get another point on the board, making this a 10-point game, 23-13 Paterson.
Squad 90, that has to be Jimbo. What's up, Jimbo?
From the 15-yard line, a 1-point attempt here in the A7FL, usually from the 5, but after the 10-yard penalty, they're set up at the 15. Not a lot of time. Moon lobs this one. Jump ball, can't come down with it, and it will remain a 9-point lead as the defender, so happy with himself, he jumps over the gate to go on a nice long walk. It's 22-13 after the 1-point attempt comes up short. This is the A7FL Final Four on Twitch and 11 Sports. Make it us here at the A7FL. And Huff will be throwing this off from the 3-on-1 and throwing it seemingly.
He's been throwing it very far today, and that's been a huge advantage so far, and maybe the biggest difference in this game, which led to the safety early on in the second quarter.
And throwing it from the far right side of the field.
Out of the screen.
Right into the back of the end zone. That one will go off the goalpost and out of play.
Cobras come back, catch up quickly, expeditiously.
And
great use of vocab right there.
Quick screen comes up with nothing, maybe a loss of a yard.
That's an expeditious screen, but to no avail. Linemen, they're more pass rushers.
2nd and 5 after the penalty. And he'll take this. Buck will throw this one deep. And much like the U had that problem in the first quarter, an incomplete pass. And it'll be 3rd and 5. Our chat of who's going to be winning this game as we head towards the half. Buck throws this one deep. Another deep lob. Caught. No! Again. A mishandled opportunity for Baltimore will make it 3rd down. And they've been trying to get off the blocks here after a run that would lead to a 5-yard penalty. And it'll be 3rd down and 5.
You're running as fast as you can. You got to turn and locate the ball and stop. But in the Final Four against the U, the Cobras want to win this game. They're going to have to make plays like that.
It'll be 3rd down. RB Schrader asking where the DBs are. I think you're going to see a little bit of
DB Still on 4th of July weekend.
Here. Whips this one across and incomplete.
Keep the field position.
And this one thrown wobbly, but pretty good for the sake of Baltimore. Inside the 30, and it will be 1st and 10 with 1:14 left to play.
And just take it into halftime here with a couple runs.
And there's the handoff to the D-Train. Tosses this one back. Flea flicker. Flicking this one deep down the field. And again, cannot come up with it. Ernest Wingate had the time and the ability, but could not get the score. It'll be 2nd and 10. Everybody knows what's going on. And not a lot of time. Huff whips this one on the sideline, caught and brought down and out of play by Kareem Moon. Are going to be in a world of hurt even though they get the ball back. Whipping this one, and there's a flag on the play. 1:12 left to play in the shot. Fakes the handoff. Huff whips this one near the sideline. Caught. Play will keep going. And he'll just take the ball, and Huff running up the field, gets the block, running down the sideline, out of bounds with just about a minute to play, and the ball stopped at the 23-yard line. The Paterson U laying the wood down. McKnight can be considered an eligible receiver. Here comes the pressure off of McKnight's side, tosses this one deep, lobs that one, and it will go out of play, intended for Big Smoke. Watching us around the world, no matter where you are, we're so glad you're here with you. Time running out the second quarter. We have technical difficulties at the moment, and that will be a huge play in our second quarter with under a minute remaining. Launches this one deep, caught! Picked up by number 0, Ernest Wingate with the ball at the 6-yard line. And Huff rolling out to his right, whips this one across the field, cannot get that one, and it'll be incomplete. Snap rolls off to his left, whips it, caught, touchdown Paterson. Kareem Moon getting one on the board, lighting the lamp one more time before the end of the half and making it a 3-score lead. Moon set up to your left. Huffin with a lot of time just breaks off to the left, sees Moon open, gets it past the receiver, and puts that one up on the board. A huge momentum-shifting play as Baltimore will get the ball one more time but we'll have a 1-point play here. As it's the handoff to the D-Train, and they'll get in there, and that'll be a 7-point play. The PA Immortals taking on the NJ Savage. And that ball caught off the hands, and that will be out of play. Line. Not a lot of time. Immediately in trouble. Thrown crossing pattern, almost intercepted. Fakes the handoff under pressure. Buck throws this one deep, almost intercepted again. Neon Dion Davis. And now the snap, the quick screen. He'll roll out, gonna try to throw this one. Completely goes laterally across the field, whips this one down. Caught! Intercepted by Gallimore! Gallimore with 13 seconds left to play. Pardon me, 11 seconds left to play. Under center. Has time. Whips this one, caught. Out of play, picked up. Corey Hammond. 5 seconds left to play. The quick toss to Big Smoke. He'll fake the lateral. Fakes the lateral, now catches it. Loose ball for the fumble. Time expires. Picked up by Baltimore. Play still alive, and he'll be brought down. Trying a little bit of the trickery, a little strategery, but not able to make that happen. That will be the end of our first half.
As we get the 3-on-1 here.
This ball will be launched deep into the end zone. That one will bounce, and that will bounce out of play, and the ball will be put at the 20-yard line. To the left, a lot of pressure. There's the handoff. Breaks through, and he's got nothing but the field in front of him. One defender behind him. Pushing upfield at the 30, the 25, the 20 to 15. Brought down at the 15. Breaks the score open. Number 12.
That's Trey Reed, and that's the guy who we said was going to take a step up and step up for Joystick.
Was going stride for stride on that play. And another run attempt. Switches field. We'll get a moderate gain on that one, but the U defense not getting fooled twice. That is Trey set up to the left. Trouble for Buck. Thrown, almost intercepted, bobbled, brought
I think
down.
He caught that. I think they're going to give him the catch because Tavares tipped it. And then that's Beefy with the catch, and they're going to give him the score. As we see the replay here, you see Tavares gets his hands on it. Beefy grabs it.
He's still bringing it in when he gets down, though.
The Cobras.
Rolls out, going for the 1-point conversion. Caught, and it's a 9-point game, 20 to 29. And
by the Cobras, then I don't know what type of clock we're using. But that's exactly what you want to do with the Cobras, as Kareem Moon has an opportunity to get his team back on the board.
Moon tries to switch around, stays upright, not for long, and will be brought down around the 34-yard line.
That turned into a touchdown with D-Train on the toss.
And D-Train will get the ball,
Huge
push the
hole.
pile ahead, stays in bounds, gets into Baltimore territory, and the D-Train running express in the offensive territory, in the 4-down territory. First down, Paterson.
He doesn't want to come back.
Quick toss, that's over to hard body. The El Sicario. A timeout or make a big defensive play. And there it is to Moon to screen. First down and more. And it'll be out of play around the 20-yard line.
Chance to stop this drive.
Rolls out to his right. Pushes upfield, knocked out of play. And they'll get the first down.
And that's a great display of the athleticism that Bone has. He's a defensive tackle, probably 320 pounds. And he's enormous. I was standing next to him in the halftime interview. But he's probably step for step just as fast as Quattrell Huffin and makes the play there to force second down for an overall seed. Play action.
Rolls out. Whips this one near the end zone. Brought down. Maintains possession. Touchdown, Paterson.
And that's Adrian Rodriguez on the play action again from the tight end position, it looked like. Going in the corner route. Jumps up, brings the ball down, and the Cobras, they got to be able to stop this U if they want to get back in this line.
Fakes the handoff, rolls up, pops it, almost intercepted, and it will remain a 15-point lead. And it will now be in the hands of Quattrell Huffin for the 3-on-1.
And that ball is high.
That is high, that is far. And now it'll bounce inside the 25, making it a live ball. Brought down, trying to stay upright, making it a little harder on himself. On his feet at the 5, peeling back, now near his own end zone. Ball's being battled for, and they will set up again on the 1-yard line. 1st and 10, under 8 minutes to play in the 3rd. Here comes the pressure, a lot of time for Buck. Launches this one deep, caught! Trying to slide down, keep it upright, brought down by Gallimore. And a huge 1st and 10.
And that's O-Dog, Otis Pullen. He had the touchdown early to start the scoring in the 2nd quarter, and this time breaks free. Little wobble from Buck's ball, but right on target as he's able to beat DeBray Tavares this time. Deep balls so far in this game.
1st and 10. Lobs this one up. Wide open. Touchdown, Baltimore.
And Javon Gladden with the touchdown to make up for a couple of his mistakes so far earlier in this game. And just when you thought that the U was going to break it open, the Cobras score another 6, but let's see if they know that they need to go for 2.
And now in trouble, Buck finding time, whips this one off the hands, and once again Baltimore unable to come through. Take off from the 25-yard line.
Don't leave. This isn't a normal special teams play, guys.
Don't blink, don't get a beer.
Well, you can get a beer as long as your eyes are on the screen.
Yeah, exactly. If you're watching on your phone, go get a beer, but don't keep your eyes away from this screen. Already at midfield, breaks one tackler, breaks one again, and then we'll get triple covered with a little bit of a Waffle House smother and cover there. And Big Smoke in motion to hand off to the D-Train. Great movement right there, cutting across, dragging him like Mark Bavaro in '87 to get the yardage, dragging 2 defenders on that massive leg of his.
Pounds, and we're only saying almost because he was a little upset that we were adding a little bit of the LBs to his listed weight. So D-Train, nimble for his size, was able to get his feet in the turf and power for 5 yards after contact.
We see McKinney, number 30. McWilliams set up on the right, the D-Train right behind the quarterback. That's Huffin. Here comes the pressure to toss back to the D-Train. And the D-Train plowing ahead, getting inside 4-down territory with the ball now being placed at the 39. 1st down, Paterson.
Carl Plus on the chat. Incorrect, buddy. Peyton Manning is not greater than Tom Brady.
None of them are better than Johnny Unitas, though. It'll be 1st and 10. As you see the beautiful shot, the A7FL, Tim Tam Cam. The toss back to Moon. Got right past the defender, drives through, gets some yardage there, and we'll get the ball placed down around the 34-yard line. Get 2 meatball sandwiches, 2. Big Point Break fan. Rolls out to his right. He's just going to take it. Huffin cuts through, right past one defender, makes one break their ankles, drives through, up, over. Will they give it to him? They won't give him the touchdown, but the ball will be placed down at the 1.
We're not going to give him a touchdown on that one, but that's one of the biggest highlights of the day so far. Now, it's really tough if you're a defense to do something with Huff because he can beat you with his arm all game. But as you can see here, quick change of motion and slippery at best. Easy touchdown for the U if it is a touchdown, and if not, an easy 1st down and should give them the opportunity to punch it in.
26, the handoff. Passed up to Darrell Luck, and Luck will glide in there and make it 42-26.
Conditioning level is getting to the point where he's probably pretty tired.
And you see the New Jersey Savage waiting in the wings. They'll be next against the PA Immortals in our Final Four game. That ball bobbled off the hands of Speedy Garrett. Garrett getting to the 20-yard line, showing some speed, showing some skill, but will be called out of bounds. Number 12. He'll get the ball, try to push it through, and we'll get back to the line of scrimmage. And trying again to try to break off a big run, but number 7, So Wavy, a.k.a. None Ya Business.
Top of your screen.
Buck in trouble. Watched by Hard Body and almost picked up by number 9, Speedy Garrett, but that one will bounce off his hands and it will be 4th down. 12. Both of those teams getting away with 20 points, holding their opponents to 12. Corey, looking at both of those teams, how can the Savage, well, we'll get to that in a second, as Kareem Moon will pick that ball up at the 25, cutting to the middle of the field, gets caught, and then a single leg takedown, looking like Ben Askren.
And victory. As we go, another flea flicker from the U. Huff rolls out and finds a way to get it back into the hands of D-Train. First he hands it off. Nope, Hot Potato gives it back to Huff and then finds him sneaking out of the backfield for pretty good gain, but I don't know if I've ever seen a player down for the Cobras.
Say taken out like Ben Askren. Jorge Masvidal dropped him in 5 seconds last night, and the D-Train will not be denied. 1st and 10 after the handoff. We see hard body. El Sicario set up to the right. McKnight, the tight end. Moon, the slot receiver. The handoff to McKinney. McKinney spins through hard body, spinning his way, using the B button or the circle button, depending upon your system, to get a gain of about 5, and it will be 2nd down. Play action. Committed a little too much, but he'll get the ball, the 1st down, and nothing but the sideline in front of him. Big block by Kareem Moon. Slip, slide, spins his way into the end zone. Handspring, make it look pretty. Touchdown, Paterson.
And I don't know what was more athletic, the run after the catch from hard body or the back handspring, back flip combination. Awesome. When you look at this replay, it's really just a great decision by Huff. Sleight of hand play action, evades the first defender, and then just dumps it off easy to El Sicario, who's there to get the kill and get the score for the U.
Adding to the body count, El Sicario with a little front backflip for style.
Now he'll throw it.
That one to the corner, caught, brought in.
And you see.
And the Savage, Fitz G, who's in our next game, getting one more on the board, making it 49-26. I'm glad that you're keeping him out there. And he'll pick this one up inside the 9. And here comes an opportunity for him to right the ship. Cutting across, cuts upfield, tries to get a lane. He does. He's got nothing but the field in front of him. 20, 15, 10, 5. Touchdown, Baltimore. And
Calvin, the referee, comes to shoot a hole in that excitement the Cobras have, saying that Gladden stepped out of bounds. I'm not sure if I saw it, but again, I always skew towards the offensive side of the ball. 2 offensive line for the Cobras. We'll see how they employ the quick offense here.
In trouble immediately. Buck throws this one up and out of play. And it will be 2nd down after the incomplete pass.
But guys to block, that always means quick pressure.
Quick dump off at the line of scrimmage, won't go. A hard hit, no flag thrown. And
Knight there on the nice dance after the big play.
Correction, 2nd down. Buck in trouble, ball looked like it was swatted. Tries to get past the defender, cannot, but it will be a 1st down.
Deshaun Dorsey with another catch in today's game. I'd say in general, I would give the Cobras offensive grade a B or B+. They've been doing a great job with not much to do.
Buck quick tosses that one off to the side, but this might yield 6 at the 5. Touchdown, Baltimore. Buck using some resiliency, finding a way to dump it off. And it's a touchdown for Baltimore as they struggle, they fight to stay in this one.
Down. Cobras are not going to go quietly.
Quick toss, and then you just see great blocking there. Being able to navigate his way through and land a good.
If they can cut it to 14.
Rolls out to his right. He may stay on his bicycle. No, throws it. And they come away with it. And for the first time in this half, it seems, they were able to score an extra point. Falling out of their hands.
Yeah, the one thing that the Cobras have not been able to do so far in this game, especially in the second half, is stop the U. If they want to get back in this game, they still have some time. 8 minutes left and down by 2 scores. That's plenty of time if you're the Cobras. And again, everybody, even maybe in this booth, everybody definitely on the chat has been trying to write the Cobras off as this game is over. But if the Cobras can get a stop here and they score again, they'll be right back in this game. Now, the thing about the A7FL Final Four, Matt, is that neither of these teams have done a great job at losing this year.
Yeah.
Both of these teams have found ways to win, and except for the game in which the Cobras found a really tough day against the Army in Baltimore earlier this year, these teams have either won in blowouts or really tight losses. So even the U, who have been on an 8-game win streak, their only loss was a first game of the season to the Immortals, one of the teams, the Pennsylvania team, we'll be seeing in the second part of this doubleheader.
And if you're the Immortals, you're wondering what kind of team you might be facing next week. Or if you're the Savage, you've played you've played these teams before. And there's the handoff to the D-Train. No, that's a quick toss. That's to Darryl Luck. Luck staying upright and will gain about 8. It will be second down.
Offensive lineman, so there will be a free rusher.
Wingate in the slot, rolls out, does huff it. Cannot get it to go, and it will be third down.
Probably a run play.
They put him in motion, hand it off to the D-Train. Tries to plow through, cannot get the momentum needed. Gets taken down behind the line of scrimmage, and it will be 4th and 3.
Cutting this game to 15 points and having the ball with 5 minutes left to go as Javon Gladden takes the throw off back.
Gladden looking to redeem himself for stepping out of bounds. The ball gets knocked out this time. But still good field position inside the 10. With no time, Buck whips this one downfield, and that one will be incomplete. Watch the pressure from the edge. Mo Ramadan coming in, almost taken out. Buck caught. Will it be considered inbounds?
That's O-Dog.
With time, Buck faces a little pressure. Picked up. Gets to the 45, to the 50. May have got the first down on that one, but will go out of bounds near the 50-yard line. Again as well, rolling out to his left. Upfield, finds the lane, gets the first down and more with a minute 54 left to play. Minute 50 left to play. Buck back in at quarterback. And he'll run now. Tossed, picked up by O-Dog, and won't be a huge reception, but it will keep the ball moving. 2nd and 4. Rolls out to his left. He'll take it, almost fumbled. Ball comes loose, picked up by Paterson.
Looks like Craig Pitts on the recovery. We'll see what the ruling is there. The way he was holding the ball, it popped out. I'm not sure if they're going to say that it was we see here on the replay, holding the ball just gently out there. It just bounces down. He might be down by contact as we would be down. The big.
No, that ball comes out.
Yeah.
That ball pops out.
It may even almost be an illegal forward pass.
Yep.
Ball comes out right here, past the original line of scrimmage.
Yeah, it looks like it's going to be ruled a fumble because he just pushes the ball out of his hands. Doesn't even look like a forward. It looks like an attempt at a forward pass, but either way.
It's a tough call either way, but hey, one of the rules in this game is ball security, and we talked about turnovers being key to this game. Down 15 with your season on the line, you know, Buck makes a crucial error and gives the ball back to the U. And all but seals this game for the last remaining Baltimore team, the Cobras. Although we still have a minute 38 here, and we've seen crazy things in A7FL action, especially at this Final Four stage. But
nothing is certain until that clock hits 0. And even then, we got to wait like 5 minutes.
Yeah, we got to make sure. D-Train in the backfield.
They fake it. There's a quick toss. Trying to stay upright. That's Ernest Wingate, more than likely. And in trouble, Huff gets brought down on the sack.
And questionable play call there. If you're Huff, you got to really focus on ball control and ball security.
There's the handoff, fakes it.
That's a double reverse almost, and Smoke is slammed down at the bottom of your screen.
Empty backfield. Immediately has to throw that one away. He's outside the tackle box.
But the clock will stop. And Huff will throw it out of bounds, most likely.
That one will bounce out of, and stays in bounds. Dog back in under center, immediately facing the pressure. Whips this one downfield. And killing me, Burger. Trey Reed was in motion. Quarterback rolling out to his left. O-Dog trying to get it to Reed. Will it count as a reception?
Looks like he'll pick up the first.
That'll be first
And the Cobras
down.
are on the move again. A very good quarterback in this league. But O-Dog, at least so far in this drive, shows that he can get it done if he needs to.
But immediately under pressure.
It's always a bad decision to start running around in circles, though.
Whips this one deep downfield. Caught, knocked out, incomplete.
But they'll count this play. Quick throw out to Speedy.
Kept in bounds.
If he stays in bounds, oh man. On the chat, like, where do I get lines on this? Please don't. Please
Rolling
don't.
out, flag on the play, and he'll run out of bounds near the 15.
The U, a team combining a lot of guys from BIC, guys from the Chiefs. They were trying to get their feet under them in that first game. So it kind of speaks to the type of team that they are as O-Dog is rolling out.
Trouble. Maintains possession. Time winding
I don't know what he's going to do here.
Trying to stay up. He stays
Burger
up.
G's right there, man.
Burger G setting the pick. Tapped and no.
And we might get a final whistle here as, Matt, we can wrap this one up. The U moving on to the championship game, my friend.
The Paterson U, dominant since Game 2 of the A7FL season, will mark their territory as they play at home next Sunday right here in Roselle.
This has been a broadcast of the American Sevens Football League. Like, follow, and share on our Facebook page at A7FL TV.